What's going on, folks? How's it going? Let's bring some music in. So today we're just going to chill. I'm going to level Blue Mage a little bit more. And we are going to learn some blue spells. And we're going to talk about a little angel that came to me yesterday and deposited upon me all sorts of Blue Mage goodies that allowed me to almost complete my Blue Mage project. Well, almost. There's still work to do, but it seems that all the Blue Mage spells, or almost all of them anyway, are usable in the game now, in my personal server. Looks like somebody basically was working on what I was working on, just way ahead of me, and gotten quite a ways into my project that I was working on, and he decided to let me have it. I'm not sure if the person wants to be known or not, so I'm going to not necessarily put his name out there, but he basically gave me a bunch of files and some SQL queries and allowed me to implement pretty much most of the Blue Mage project that I was working on. So there are still a few bugs to work out and a few mechanics to figure out when it comes to learning some of them, but in the meantime, Blue Mage is kind of mostly good to go. So here I am right now in Jugner Forest S, and I'm going to be learning some spells around here. Actually, this stuff here is level 75 based or less, so I'm not too worried about what trusts I have. I just want some appropriate spell learning trusts, which is a Bard and a couple Mages. That should be good. The Djinns over there. I don't think there's any spell specific to the Djinns. No, not Shantoto. Shantoto's too strong. We don't have any Djinn specific spells, but I'm sure they do self-destruct that I can learn. I know the Snolls are the other bombs that I can, but I already have Cold Wave, so might do some of those Djinns there. Decent challenge, okay. Jugner, Funguar. I still don't have Queasy Shroom, but it might be a pain to try to get that one to get TP. So let's go kill this Djinn. Let me make sure I have Jugner going. Goddess, Jugner Forest S. Battalia Downs last night. I got Azuron Claws. But I still need Plenilune Embrace. But they weren't using it for me last night. I'm thinking maybe the moon phase wasn't quite right for it to learn it. For it to use it. For me to learn. I assume these guys will use self-destruct. Unless they have a different ability, they're a different version of self-destruct. By the way, I'm level 81, and I bought my Blue Mage AF3 gear. Although these shoes really aren't built for what I'm doing now, but it's fun to have on. It looks fancy. Give some TP here. Azuron Claws is good for giving TP, not a ton of damage, but an umbral impact. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, Azure Claws is a 6-hit ability, so it should give a bunch of TP, but not do much damage. So it's useful for spell hunting. Also, one of my Moblin Mazemonger's swords here. I got Vitala sword, and then the Cogglemander yesterday. Nocturnal Combustion. That's the self-destruct ability, and that's the one I cannot learn. So, screw you, Jins. I wonder if while I'm here I should go and get the survival guides for Vunkurl Inlet. Ooh, Bitty Bug. I need Sudden Lunge and... what's the other one from the bugs? Sudden Lunge and... isn't there 2 from bugs? From ladybugs? Sudden Lunge is level 95 though, I might not be able to get that. That might be too early for that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm too early for that. So what I am looking for is... what is it? I know there's another one. What is it? What is it? Sudden Lunge, that's not it. I know there's another one. I know it. Spiral Spin, that's it. 4 viewers already, that's crazy. I feel like this going live this time is a little bit better than like 9 AM. I seem to pick up viewers right in the middle of the stream when I would go to 9 AM, so maybe going live at 10 is a little bit better. Maybe even later is a little bit better too, but... my phone is kind of blowing up here. I made a controversial post on Facebook. It looks like I'm triggering some people. You know what? Everybody agrees with me, ma'am. I don't feel guilty about my post. No, 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 don't kill me. Okay, never mind. No, I got it. Sudden Lunge. Sudden Lunge already? I'll take it, but that's like level 90 something. That's like... can I learn spells already that high? Sudden Lunge. Do I have it wrong in my spreadsheet or something? Yeah, Sudden Lunge is 95, and I'm level 81. I wonder... I don't think I should be able to learn a spell that early. I mean, I'll take it. But I feel like I'm way too early for that. I do have my AF body on, that helps a little bit. That gives me like maybe 3 or so levels early. Do I have any more skill? I have Blue Mage skill on my... on that. Mavi Scarf is more Blue Magic skill. I'm gonna put that on just so I can maybe earn a little bit early. So that's 2, 6, 21 skill bonus. I don't have any merits on Blue Magic. So like 4 levels early. But it's already 8 levels. I don't know. Oh well, I'll take it. Whatever. But I still need Spiral Spin. Let me check my database, actually. I wonder if it's just input wrong. It's possible. Alright, spell list. I think that's where I'm going to find the ability in question. Find Sudden Lunge. Sudden Lunge, okay. Let's see here. Area requirements, spell range, Magic Burst, cast time, MP. That's not where it says level. Where's the level for it? Skill, no, that's not it. Requirements, spell range, no. Where is it stated that? Must be a different chart here, different table. Bear with me. Blue spell list. Spell ID, trait category, spell mods, spell traits. Huh. I don't see a place where spell level is. Maybe it's not working properly? Oh well. Maybe I'll figure that out later. But if I can learn a level 95 spell this early, I should be able to learn Spiral Spin too. I suppose I could test that by finding a level 99 spell and seeing if I can learn it early like this. Sinker Drill is... I could probably find an Acrolith somewhere. Learn Sinker Drill early. Acroliths are those robotic, those huge robotic machine type mobs with one small arm and one big arm. Did I say Acrolith? Is that right, Acrolith? That's right. Bear with me. Sinker Drill. Yeah, Acrolith. I know there is a VNM I could pop that could potentially do that for me, or give me that. I know there's also some in Abyssia Uligrand. There's a bunch of them there hanging out near the Ice Lake area. Alright, so that's right. Let me run over to the spot where the gnolls are. See if I can get some gnolls to function with Plenilune Embrace. Because that's a healing spell that I think I can use already. Plenilune Embrace is level 76, yeah. That will replace Magic Fruit. Although, can I even get over there from here? I think it's blocked. I think I need to go that big old detour around to get to that. Come to think of it, yeah, because this zone is all screwed up. Yeah. I think I need to go from here. Is it over here? Or down here that I need to go? I forget. Like somebody said in the previous stream, I need to get those updated maps. Jugner. Forest S. Navigation. Let's see here. That leads to Vunkerl. That leads to Vunkerl also, but I can't even get to that bottom part. So this has got to be over here, yeah. So I gotta go swing around up top here to even get to Vunkerl. There's tons of Abyssia spells that I need. So, but then again, there's also sea spells that I need. And although, I mean, I don't have access to sea right now because I haven't finished Promethea. But I could get a bunch of those spells in Eshka Ruan. I think the next thing I need to do is... Actually, yeah, the next missions I need to do is Abyssia, or Promethean Vassal. Thank you. I believe there's some blocked off spots here too. I need to go all the way down. I can swing around. Yeah, I believe this way. So let's see if there are any monsters on the way. Did I even finish that? That Juggler, 4 kills. Did I kill more than 4? I don't think so. Still need to go finish one more for Halvong, so I gotta worry about that. But I got Diamond Hide and Enervation yesterday. Beeping sound. Oh, don't need to farm these guys. Durium shells. Let me see how strong they are. IT. Could be a good place to level. Carrion Marabou. Fierce Smilodon. Just passing by. Hey Andy, it's returning player. I quit 10 years ago, a new account. I want to experience everything in-game, though I don't want to level many jobs. Will Thief Dancer handle most things, or do you recommend different? Are you referring to retail? If you are referring to retail, if you started a brand new account, Thief Dancer, I mean, pretty much any level 99 job with a decent set of eye level gear will handle most things. I mean, the hardest stuff you'll need a group for still. But Thief Dancer is that combo, for example. If that's specifically what you're asking, that combo, yeah, I don't have any problem with that combo. In fact, that's a good combo. But like with all endgame stuff, most of it is not soloable. The former endgame stuff, some of it's soloable. For example, like obviously old content at level 99, eye level 119 is going to be soloable. But I haven't played on retail for a while, so I can't specifically tell you what retail endgame content is soloable or low manable. But I assume the newest stuff is going to be the hardest, if that answers your question. I mean, but that's obvious. But in general, your combination is a good combination. No problem. Hey, there's some gnolls, and they're standing up. Is that... Is it standing? I thought either standing or on all fours is when they do certain moves. I think it's when they're standing that they do Plenilunion or Azure and Claws. But I already have that, so maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's coded properly in this private server. But in the meantime, I will try. See if I can get Plenilunion Embrace. But still, that might only be working. They might only do that at nighttime anyway. But it's worth a shot. Easy prey should... Oh, now they're laying down. Let's give you some TP. Serious now. They're starting up. Fever pitch. That's not what I want. Keep it for you. Joaquin over here tends to do a little bit of damage with his throwing stuff, so I don't want to put you to make you too low. So that kills you. So I'll leave a little bit of space in HP. Fever pitch. You're done. You're done. Pitch again. I have a feeling we're not going to use it unless it's nighttime. Let me look that up. Let's see here. Let's see. So Plenilune Embrace, the effects of it are based off of the moon phase, but it's not showing if it's used during a certain moon phase. So maybe I've just gotten unlucky. Grab this quick and then fight that other knoll. One more chance here. Definitely want to heal yourself, Noel. Look how low you are. Definitely heal yourself with Plenilune Embrace. boost. It's either attack boost or magic attack boost. And then a healing. But the magic attack boost and attack boost depend on the moon phase. New moon favors magic attack boost, and full moon favors attack boost. From like 1 to 15. Still. So basically any moon you're getting a benefit, so maybe it doesn't rely on full moon or a specific phase to use it, because the healing part is still happening. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, so is this going to get me to where I need to go? It might not, actually. Let me go back to the map. So that takes me to Von Curl. So yeah, if that section, I'm still blocked from where I need to go for leaving it from this exit. So I think I want to go down all the way down to here for where I really need to go. Let's do that. And this way I don't have to recall my trusts. I can just hear the campaign music right now. These are the guys that give Orcish counterstance. Orcish counterstance is level 98. I did learn Sudden Lunge at level 95 spell. Orcish counterstance is higher. There's no guarantee that it will work. So I will wait just in case I'm be wasting my time. Although this is the exit here, I will need to finish out this Records of Evidence page or quest, so might as well kill some orcs and maybe even get it. Let's do it. heal me. I got 3. It's not good. Flood. If I'm not engaged, then these armored ones are the ones that use the orcish counterstance, I think. Too much damage. Battle dance. That's not gonna work. So, 4 more enemies to finish this page. Might as well make it some orcs. Oops. These guys you can use it. Orcish counterstance. Yeah. Really? Come on, let's engage here. Yeah, okay, thanks. $2,600 stirred rocks, that's huge. Haven't seen orcish counterstance yet. Metal dance. I think I have gotten from the armored ones here in this zone before. If I have to go to Devoid, I could do that. But still, I'm not convinced I can learn it this early anyway. transfer I got all those files yesterday, there was a list of mob skills that I didn't update in my mob skills folder. So I wonder if there are certain skills that cannot be used until I do that. I mean, also, I can't learn. Let's see. Actions, mob skills. Let's see if Orcish counterstance is one of them. It isn't. It isn't. However, although I can't imagine this particular file that I'm looking at, her folder, is totally complete. Bear with me while I think out loud here. Are these mob skills? Okay, there's there's tons of mob skills in here. Let's see if any of them have any clue about whether they can be learned or not. For example, sudden lunge that I just got. Let's see. Where is it? Subsonic, Sub-Zero, suction, sudden lunge. Okay. Sudden lunge. There are some details. Details about the move itself when mobs use it, but I don't see anything about in this whole thing here about Blue Mage's connectivity to it. So let me see if Orcish counterstance is in here. If it's not, and I add it, O-R-C, Orcish counterstance is in here, okay. So it is in here, and looks like it's Shadow Rain era, of course. Maybe I just haven't seen it yet, which is fine. Let's just assume I haven't seen it yet. So let me see if there's subduction in this enemy abilities list. Subduction is definitely one that's Adolin era, and I don't think existed on my server here until yesterday. Subduction. And we completed that trial. Suction, subsonics, sub-zero, no subduction. So even if I do find a Merilith in Cyrda's Caverns or something, without subduction being in a list of possible abilities, how would I learn it? That's another question I was talking about with the person that helped me out yesterday, is how would I go about learning a spell that's not implemented in the game from even mobs? Do I implement it on mobs, or do I learn it in some other customized way? I had the idea to somehow convert or create a new Magian trial that you could undertake. Maybe you equip a certain weapon and undertake a trial. Hey, what's up, Matt? And then I can create a new Magian trial that if I kill a Merilith, 20 Meriliths with this weapon, then I would learn subduction, because subduction is not in the mob skills list. So therefore, I assume it is unusable by a Merilith. Spawn mob might work if you must. But I don't know if the mob might already be able to exist, just not use the spell. If subduction is not in the mob skills list, then subduction can't happen, whether the mob even exists or not, right? Update includes the mob skills list. Do you mean the one you sent me yesterday? Because no, you sent. That's what it is. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. You sent it to me in a different message yesterday, not in the same folder as the rest, I think, right? Is that right? Is that right? Can't check it right now, but that's how I laid it out. Let me see. Mage tested, okay. Maybe it was different. I thought I saw it in the zip file you sent me. There was a mob skills folder, but for some reason I'm not seeing it. That's probably just my fault. I probably. I'm probably just not seeing it. I'll look for it. SQL, which includes adding links to the database in several places, but the Lua is also there. I know the subduction Lua is there, and I was able to get it on my GM character and use it. I was just curious if Merilith, if I can find a Merilith or spawn it itself, if they will actually use it. If it's not, if that Lua is not present in the mob skills list. It doesn't seem to be. And these guys definitely don't want to use Orcish counter stance. But in theory, they should be able to. But that's just Blue Mage for you. Sometimes they just don't use the spell. Or the ability. Alright, I already finished this zone's quest. I guess I'll take out the rest of the armored ones and try to learn this thing. Oh, Okay, no, I don't think necessarily needs a Lua. So the Lua might be there just to augment the ability, not necessarily to make the ability exist. I'll test it out. Maybe I'll go on my GM character and go to that zone and see if I can find one and see if I can get it to use it. That might be one of the reasons the spell is on the bad list. Yeah. Could be. Also, I have a question for you. Off topic, but sort of on topic. I, toward the beginning of the stream, was able to learn Sudden Lunge. Sudden Lunge is a level 95 spell. Ladybug used it, and I learned it, but I'm only level 81 right now. I don't think I have enough skill to reach it. Not high enough to... I shouldn't be able to learn it yet, I don't think. Then I was looking in my database to see where that spell is associated with the blue skill level, and I couldn't find that either. I wonder if that is a properly associating that. I'm checking to see if that is scrape and build, if that's missing. That's a good catch. Okay. I mean, I think the coding for at least retail is you can learn a skill 30 skill points below the level that you can use it. So say a skill is, you need a 400 skill to use a spell, then you need to be at least 370 skill to learn it. But with an A+ ability, A+ skill like Blue Mage, that's only like, was it 5 or 6 levels? So you're saying, yeah, you can learn below. I think the way the blue spells are on LSP, the spells can be learned at any level. Okay, so I'm not just going crazy. If that's the case, then that's fine. I still need to see Orcish Counter Stance. Just not using it. Done with you. Go away now. Alright, that's it. That's enough. I came all this way just to get to the other side of Juckner Forest so I can learn Plenilune Embrace, but I guess at this point I just need to exit, get the Juckner Maw access, just because I'm here, might as well. Maybe get the survival guide right in front of Devoy entrance, and then move on to something else. I'm honestly not sure what value, if that exists, that's in the database. But as you know, I've been digging into this less than 2 weeks. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, things are working, and it doesn't need to be perfect. So I mostly want to be able to equip and actually cast the spells, and Decrepit Knoll, decent challenge, and be able to like gain access to the traits. So perfect working order for all the spells. I'm not too much in a rush to get that. Alright, so let's hug this side over here. Grab the Mog, grab the survival guide. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I need to go across the bridge. Oh, I still can't. What's going on with this? Do I cross the bridge again up here and then swing around? No, I'm already... Yeah, I have to swing all the way around that way. So annoying. Also, while I'm here, I might as well run to Sandoria and get that home point. Dark Ixion! Oh shit. Oh shit. I can't kill him right now, I don't think. But it is fun to see Dark Ixion. Well, I'm level 81. Could I kill Dark Ixion? Isn't that an alliance fight at 75? I don't think I'm strong enough for him. The mall should be right around here. There it is. You know, I always take out time to get access to this mall, but then I never actually need it in present day, so... But whatever. That Bearcat, what's going on? Not without the ash. Are you talking about Ixion? I never actually fought Ixion in retail, so I really don't know what that's all about. Is the ash like a enfeebling item that you need to kill Ixion? Stygian Ash, because he runs around in like a mad horse. Okay. Survival guide. Come on now. Thank you. So the entrance to West Ronfar, I think it's up to the northwest here. Right? I think so. Like you're zoning into Carpenter's Landing, but you're just skipping it. Yeah. Lobison. Tough. I can wait. Easy to get back to if there's a survival guide right inside East Ronfair S, I believe. No. Am I wrong about that? Let me bring up the map again. Oh. Okay. Different end. It is the King Arthro area entrance to, well, KRT that I need to head to. But it's not a one-way drop over here, it's just blocked. So I still gotta go all the way around, don't I? No. No, I think I'm good. Right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. she blows. Alright, so I'm going to get ready to test this here. We bring Zeus in. Zeus. Let me first find out where I can find a Merilith. Meriliths are in Cyrdas Caverns. Zone Cyrdas Caverns. Does that work? Yes. Let me get Cloud home here. Okay. Now, all right, we got Zeus now. All right, so Zeus is here, hanging out in Cyrdas. We still don't have this stuff working, so first, without having these key items for the traversable content, is it even going to be realistic to even get to a Merilith spot that okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to get creative here. We can just walk off, that's fine. Let's just wall hack through this place. Speed 200. Let's see if I can find some Meriliths. No. It's kind of weird how the map goes away when Oh, if I remember correctly, I thought there were some to the north. Is that right? Roll. Let's see. I want to get back to be able to step somewhere so I don't have to do weird stuff here. Alright. Okay. Let's go this way. I'm not even sure if the Meriliths even show up on wide scan until you activate them. Ah, Asperus Merilith, right here. I knew it was around here somewhere. Alright, so, Meriliths do exist in the game. Are they fightable? Let's find out. They are, in fact, fightable. Too much damage, too much damage. They are not going to be able to hit me, so I'm going to just Moogle rot it with this 1 damage and see if... I don't think I want to kill him. That's good. This will give him some TP. Let's see if they use Subduction. I already have it, though. This character. Can I unlearn a spell? Let's see if that command exists. To remove spell. So, add spell right there. Is there delete spell? Ah, yes, delete spell. Okay, okay. So, Subduction. Find out what spell that is. What spell number? Blue spell list. Spell list. Subduction is 708. So, delete spell 708. Okay, I no longer know Subduction. Subduction is a wind spell, right? Let me just confirm I don't have it. Don't see Subduction. Okay. I'm assuming I don't have it. Let's give some more TP here. Have I seen them use any TP move yet? Bearcat says, have you considered making a mob drop consumable to learn the spell? You can make it a chance to learn from a drop or a low drop rate. I think I'd do that for the H&M mobs. I know that's possible, like an actual drop, but I don't know how you drop a non-item. I don't know how you would code that. Right now, my idea for getting these quote-unquote unobtainable spells is to use the Magian Moogle to maybe, if I kill 10 or 5 or 20 Mariliths, then I finish the trial, and the trial initiates the add spell command. But I don't know how to do. But I don't know how to do that in a drop. Make it an item. Oh, like a scroll. Like a scroll. Oh, I could try to find the coding for a scroll item, and just make it a different spell number, I suppose. Like instead of Cerberus giving meat stats for a Gulkin, it has a chance to learn a blue spell. Oh. Huh. So. That's something I could do. Could look into that. Another option, possibly. Yeah, these guys aren't using any TP moves at all. So, let me see if I can find any data associated with this particular monster here and investigate. So, my computer's running slow. I got 2 instances of Final Fantasy XI. I got several browser windows open. I got a streaming software streaming. I think maybe I have too much stuff going on. I need to restart the computer. After my stream, that is. So, let's see. Server. Where would I find details about all these particular mobs in a zone? I assume it's under zones. Let's try that first. Zones. Cyrdos Caverns. Mobs. The only mob in the folder here is a knotted root. That tells me nothing. IDs. Nope. Nothing. Zone. That looks like that places Urgon locuses. So that's nothing. These zones are just kind of bare bones. So, but somehow this Marilith is spawning in this spot. So somewhere, somehow, the system is spawning these monsters. So, where would I go to find out the details of this particular monster spawn? Because it's happening somehow. SQL folder. Mob pools. Mob skills. Spell list. Mob groups. Mob family. Mob drop list. globals. Search the whole scripts folder for the word Sirdas. Sirdas Caverns. Nope, that's not it. It's where I already was. Might have to get super custom with it. Oh, I'm not gonna get any TP that way. Well, all right, I have to come back to this and figure this out later, so it's not so boring for you all, which I acknowledge. All right, so back to Cloud. Is there a homeboy in there? No. How would I make Gates of Hades learnable from an item? How would I make... Let's check out the code associated with just a regular old Black Mage spell. So, where would I find details on that item? I don't think it would be in a scripts folder, would it? Scripts. Actions. Spells. Magic. Okay, so just arrow. Nope, this particular Lua here is simply just details on the spell itself. Where would I go find details about the scroll of? Check my database for that. So, Items, usable. Let's see. And search for arrow. Okay, scroll of whatever, scroll of bar arrow, that's fine. Targets, animation time, charges, delay, reuse, AoE, no. So this is a scroll of bar arrow. Item mods. Item usable. That's item number 4670. Item mods. Find 4670. Okay, it's 14670. Not gonna work. Equipment, usable. Alright, there's some stuff to figure out. Four, 6, 7, 0. Scroll bar arrow. Stack size, flags, age, no sale, base sale. No, that's not it. Spell list. 4670. Arrow. Okay. Found the arrow ability, spell number 154. Skill, MP cost, cast time, message, magic burst, animation. No indication of how you use it. This requires more investigation. I will do that when appropriate. Alright. So, got the home point. Now, what was I doing in the first place? Learning spells. Learning spells and leveling. Oops, that's weird. There we go. Sorry about that. Got sudden lunge. Anything else I need right now? I can go do some COP missions and do Promethean Vassal and learn some spells up there. Especially right now, getting by without Quadratic Continuum is not ideal. Non-slanderous utterings. Alright, I need to go talk to... Actually, yeah. Walnut Door. Unless, did I finish Secrets of Worship? Yeah, Monarch Lyn. Yeah. Finish that. Tavasium. Floor 3. I need to speak to Justinius from the last mission. I'll just double check here. Okay, guess not. Sherry. Old man. Cutscene. Good. Alright, I need to zone into Sea Lion's Den and click the Iron Gate. So, after this cutscene, I am optional. Zone into Port Bastock, then Metalworks. Chapter 5. Metalworks for Sid. And after that, Promethean Basel. Okay. Now I need to go to New Tower. That is NUE Tower. In Bucidine Glacier. Quickest way to get there, I believe, well, either Bucidine Glacier, Survival Guide, or Zarkobard Survival Guide. Okay. And close out Bump Girl, close out Jugner. Turn on am I going to be killing anything in Soja? Yes. Turn on Soja. Also turn on New. always forget if it's this tiger or the other one. So I'll kill both.
Yeah.
5 minutes, we should have a repop of new. Okay, be right back. Alright, I'm back. No repop yet. Let's see, it was 41:28. I assume the repop is 5 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. So, should be any minute now. Might as well kill these guys while I'm sitting here. Goblin Trader. Why are they giving me ancient beast coins? Why? Pine cone. Nobody here, pups. There's new. Double check. I got it. I got new active. Let's kill him. Fang. Yes, sir. Got workers all over the neighborhood. I think they're putting in fiber optic in the neighborhood. Just hope they at least notify me if they're going to interrupt my service at some point. Let's see, I think I don't need to fight anything in here. No, I do need to fight. There's a golem, but it's just one. And I know it's low level, I think, so. Noon Yun Ui. Kind of strong. No match for me, but kind of strong. To all my MP. Is this regen really insane? Yeah, incredibly high regen, it says. 108 HP a tick. Yeah, it is. Quite high. Still not enough. And then downstairs, Vivian Vazel. Yeah. anybody else spin their camera around when they're going down these elevators? I do it every time. I think this is a long cutscene if I remember correctly. Alright, Desires of Emptiness is the next mission, which is officially the mission for Promethean Vassal. There are apex mobs up here. Maybe. Probably. So I'll have to watch out for them because they will certainly kill me. So there are bosses to defeat on 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor. Make sure I do those. But right now, I need to remember to get all of the Abyssea spells. Sorry, the Promethean spells. Which include... Let's see... Auroral Drape. Osmosis. No, not Osmosis. Quadratic Continuum. Empty Thrash. Occultation, yes. Winds of Promethean. I think that's it. Put a little marker by these to remember to get all of them. Winds of Promethean. Occultation. Quadratic, of course, the best one. Auroral Drape. Vanity Dive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Thrash. 6 spells to learn. While this cutscene is going, be right back. Freeze on me? No, it didn't. Better not. I don't think. Okay, good. We never get to this room, do we? No, I don't think we do. I was right. This is a very long cutscene. Finally. Okay. Must remember to turn on Promethean Vassal here. Call some friends. Joachim. Korumoru. Should I bother with learning spells on this floor? These are all EP or 2 weeks, so it's maybe a waste of time, but if I can give them one TP move on the way up, as I see the bigger, rarer ones. Forgers here are the quadratic continuum ones. These are the most important. That spell kicks ass. Fantasy fan, what's up? Quadratic continuum. Here it comes. Here it comes, folks. It's going to happen first try. Yes! Yes! What level is that now? 85. Can't use it yet. But I got it. Let's see if I can find... Memory receptacle is north. Did I just see a Craver, though? Craver. Let's kill the Craver here. I think these guys do... What is it these guys do? Don't tell me. Empty Thrash? I know they do that throat stab type move. Auroral Drape is the Weepers, I believe. Vanity Dive, I think, are the Wanderers. This is probably Empty Thrash. Occultation is those two-legged ones, I think, maybe? And then Winds of Promethean are the Thinkers. Empty Thrash, I knew it! I knew it. First try. First try, sweet. Look at me cruising along. You hated this place? How could you hate this place? It's so beautiful. It's so full of life and not at all desolate. Currently working on my Omega Mount quest. Working on the Shintoto missions currently. Omega Mount, I did that. I got that done on retail a long time ago. Auroral Drape next, I think, for this guy. Omega Mount, yeah, that was the one that you needed to collect all those pieces for the, do all the quests for like the OMEGA or something like that. A lot went into that quest. I remember that. Let's go Auroral Drape. A little bit more TP. One more hit, maybe. Oh, dead. Thinker. Winds of Primivian. Here we go. First try. Stygian Vapor. That's not it. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if I can knock all these guys out in one hit. Tail slap. Dead in one hit. Grand Slam. Finish him off, right? Nope. That's scissors. Floor 1 is an automatic gate, yep. Thought so. So, remind myself, floors 3, 4, and 5 are the ones I need to fight the boss. 3, 4, and 5 on floor 2. Floor 2 looks like it's pretty straightforward. Don't have to go looking too far. For the possible doorway. Thinker. Seether. Those are the ones that I was referring to with the Seethers, I believe, are the occultation. Binary tap. That's not it. One of the reasons I hated this place was because of no maps. I hated the Apex mobs. Sometimes it's tricky to detect. I remember the reason I hated these were because of other noobs you had to go in with that didn't know what they're doing and don't know how to walk around without getting aggro. Back when it was actually, you know, level capped and hard to do. That's what I remember most. The noobs. Graver, no, I already did that. Don't need that anymore. Alright. I thought it would be easy to find. Yeah, it's up here. Is there only one thing? Seether. Let's have some occultation here, mister. Occultation. Wanian. That's not it. I'm almost level 82. That's neat. Winds of Promethean, please. Winds of Promethean. Oop, oop, oop. It's close. Don't do it, Joachim. Don't do it. Don't do it, Joachim. Spinal tap. That ain't it. We'll see there's here. Might as well take advantage. I'll give him one TP move. Give you one chance to do it. Actually, put up my weak stuff here. Onion sword. Royal Archer's sword. The Royal Archer's sword is wrong model. It should be the same, similar model to the other one. Okay. Okay, give yourself some TP. And head over to the other Seether. Bludgeon for 3 hits, Jetstream for 3 hits. Vanity Strike. That ain't it. Conal AoE with Tail Slap. Oh, the other Caesar's dead. Oops. Maybe a was poisoned or died or something. Battle dance. Grand slam again. Fake exit. That's nice that blue mages can use 2 weapons. I have, I'm subbing Dancer right now, so that's why I can. But they can by themselves once you have the right spell combinations. But those are some high-level spells that I don't have yet, so once I do, though, I will use Sub Warrior for the extra double attack. Or maybe I'll just keep Sub Dancer for the Spectral Jig. It's kind of important. Can Thief use 2 swords? Yes, Thief can dual wield. Thief is able to dual wield at, like, in retail anyway, at like level 93 or something. But yeah, Thief can use some swords too. But I don't think that any of this, like the good high-level swords are. Well, maybe some of them are, but they typically use daggers, so people don't often use swords, but they can. Oh, come on. Get out of here, strays. Okay, so now it's 4-3, and now I need to find the boss. First boss. Which is going to be right here. There's like a little spot here with a little gap right there. That means this is where I spawn the enemy. The boss. Might as well kill the thinker. This one's a little stronger. Actually, repeat. Good. Binary tap. One more chance, that's all you get. Then you're dead. Stygian Vapor. Nope. Seether. Vorpal Blade. Bludgeon for 3 hits. Supposedly. Strike. Favor aggro me? Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? I might be up here for a while. Occultation. Let's have it. Oh, that's right, it's 9 shadows. No. Damn you. Alright man, you inspired me. I was able to get my own private server going. I used the guide on LSB GitHub. So you're successful, you have it going? Having a bit of trouble getting the AH auto stalker bot working at the moment. I haven't even done anything about that. I think it's probably good to have, because I have like no use for the AH at all right now. I'm wondering, I don't know how to get one of those going. So I can't help you with that. I haven't tried that yet. But you know, it sounds like something that I should look into. There's a section on LSB guide on how to do it, but it seems outdated, I think. Job on the cool dough. Bro, where's the guide for this? Let me put it in the previous streams. I had it in the whatever, in the details, description. But it's not here at the moment. Let me find it for you. Quick start guide for private server. Guide to create your own private server. You may or may not have to refresh the page to see it, but I just saved it. So you have to go solo everything on a private server, no other players online. Not, you have to, you know, make your private server available for outside players. You can do that, and then you can have anybody you want join. I just haven't done that for my server. So yeah, I'm playing solo on the whole server. And it says, yeah, you're basically an LSB dev. You're on your own on your own local instance of the game, so you can edit the code how you see fit. Love this game more than air. Blade. Bludgeon. Okay, plenty of TP for you. Now here's your move. You can get Choco Raising working if that's what you wanted to do, or flesh out Secrets of Adeline. I do not want to touch Chocobo Raising. Empty Crush. What is that? That's not it. Chocobo Raising seems like a lot of work to implement that. I don't think it's working at all. Secrets of Adeline technically exists, but it's a very light on program. Secrets of Adeline, I think there's like the first mission is available, but you can't get the key items for like logging and climbing and stuff like that, so you basically have to use your GM powers to get around. It's kind of a big part of Adeline. I have a Sandy Bridge i7 that I will buy the best video cards for. Do you think that's good enough? Dude, I have not the best video card at all, and that's running this just fine. Let me in fact see what I have. Just tell you. So I'm not super familiar with what graphics cards are super good and what aren't these days, but I know this is good for what I need. Right now I am running GeForce GTX 1070. 1070, that sounds high, but I know that's not high. 1070. But 1070 is plenty for what I need. I'm pretty sure you can run this thing on a potato. I guess it works for players that are experts in the game. For me, it's still amateur. I'll stick with retail server. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, first boss. Propagator. Ooh, still kind of strong. I'll take him out though, no problem. Light skill chain, go. That works. RTX 4090 or 7900 XT is the best I can use in my rig. I think I'll be good enough. Yeah. If my 1070 is good enough, then your numbers, if we're assuming they're 4 times as good. I don't know if the numbers mean anything. Besides mine is NVIDIA, and yours is, I think those numbers for yours are for why am I blanking on the name? NVIDIA and the other ones, the other guys. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I lost access to my emails to the real godly accounts. SC won't help you. ATI, yeah, thank you. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so let's see if this is the real exit. I guess the auction house isn't available to your private service. Then you have to make it like make the system create its own items. Basically, like create a bot auction house. For keeping it alive. I'm only keeping it alive for myself. Although you don't find many streamers of this game these days. I'll get your subs up when I have time. Well, thank you. 4th floor, another boss. Where's the boss? The boss is going to be right here, maybe? Maybe right here? Let's try that. East. Let's kill this thinker. He's asking for it. Yeah. Empty cutter, that's not it. I used a tablet with the maps to navigate my way around that place. Right now I have the mini-map, which is working for me. But the mini-map is a plugin, so... Get out of here, Craver. I already got what I need from you. Thank you. Lamentation. That's not it. Yep, here's the spot. Solicitor. The minimap in for a windower is XIDB. That's the plugin you need for windower. For Ashita, if you're using Ashita, it might be the same. I'm not sure if it's called something else, but there should be one for each, both Ashita and windower. So, are there any servers I can pay to join monthly or something? I joined the Discord. Oh, cool. As far as I know, there are no private servers you can pay to join, because that would be a no-no. That would be a big-time no-no. However, there are free ones, which would be preferable to paying. There's the cat size server is the one I recommend the most. That's a level 75 cap server, but they got all sorts of cool customizations, and they're pretty good over there about running their server. It's and all sorts of variety of ways to play the game. I have 15 friends, and we kind of broke up after we beat Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 and 2.0. Well, they would love to have 15 more people over there on the cat size server. They're actually pretty popular, or pretty populated would be the different proper term. I will put a link in the description for Cat's Eye for you. And you can actually use my referral code. So as you level up and all of your friends level up, they will get bonus stuff, and I will get bonus stuff if you use my promo code, which is AndyPlayzGamez. So sign up with Cat's Eye at this link. Use promo referral code Andy Plays with a Z, Games with a Z. There. Refresh or check description. Maybe refresh. Oh, exit thing. Where's the exit thing? Can't see it here. It must be way southwest. It's kind of funny, I'm doing all these COP missions so I can get my COP spells. But with GM powers right now, I could just warp right there and get the COP spells if I want to. Then again, I could just automatically get all the spells all together. But it's still fun to cheat. Just get everything handed to you. But you could. Some TP here. Still want Winds of Promethean from these guys. And dead. Too much damage. Get out of here, Craver. Nobody wants you. Finished Rise of Zillard. COP completely. Working on Treasures of Ottergan. Maybe? No. Y'all ever notice how they all have different cores? Different colored cores? I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Maybe I have, I don't know. Brutal. Do you play in God mode or just the best equipment possible in real game? I tend to abuse God mode a little bit. If I get into a pinch, I might throw it on just so I don't die and inconvenience myself. But I try not to. But I do abuse it sometimes. And in this particular character, I have not given myself like all the gear that I want. I have in previous characters on this server, but it's when I start to like get used to this, like giving myself everything I need, that I start to get bored with that character, and so I tried not to cheat too much. But and this, since starting up this particular character, I have decided to make my server level 99 cap, but not eye level. So I have devised ways to get like lots of 75 through 99 gear that in game modes or game pieces that are not implemented properly. For example, salvage does not work and isomile does not work on this server, on the private servers, without putting in a bunch of work. So since I have no way to get that gear, and I don't want to just give it to myself, I put all that gear into NPC shops so I can at least buy it. So in that way, I'm not actually just getting it for free. I'm just, you know, spending a proportional amount of money on it for how good the gear is, basically. I also am doing all this damage because I have blue magic damage. Because it's fun. Defending rings still hold up. I don't see why not. Although, right now, I don't have a really simple, easy way to get these savory shanks. But I could add it to the login points, I could add it to an NPC. Right now I have, I mean, they are in the login points, but they're 1,500. I can make it cheaper in the login points if I wanted to. Yes, my exit. Final floor. One more boss, and then the mission boss. And I know where this one is. What's going on here? What is this? What's happening? What's happening? Glitch. Some sort of glitch happening. Here's the mission exit. But I need to go all the way over here. This is pretty interesting, especially if you can play an early version where you could fish up Excalibur. Is that real? Could you fish up an Excalibur? I mean, I guess you could. You could make it happen, I suppose. It was possible until Rise of the Zilart. Huh. Really? It wasn't the same as the relic, but if you got it, it changed into the relic when it was released. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I guess that thematically makes kind of makes sense because the sword in the water and stuff. Negative whirl. How about Winds of Promethean, please? What are you doing, Kraber? Get out of here. I believe you. Alright, one more boss. Then I gotta farm some spells. I actually probably have to go soon. I'm hungry. Its item code was changed to nothing and removed from the game when the real relic came out. That must have sucked if somebody actually got it and then lost it. I mean, somebody must have got it if it's known, right? No one is officially on the record as catching it because they had only a year. They only had a year. So then, was it just Square Enix that came out and said that it existed? Of Promethean, let's go. Quins of Promethean, let's go. Binary tap, that's not it. No, if someone actually got it, they were going to get the relic for free. Oh. The item code is valid in the JQ release. It's just a strong sword. Oh, so it wasn't an actual relic, just an item called Excalibur. Alright. I'll kill a few more enemies and then I'll head out to find some lunch. Need occultation from this guy. Occultation. Right. So many shadows. Yes! One less thing. Occultation done. Check it off my checklist. Alright, yeah, I have Empty Thrash, Occultation, Quadratic Continuum. Still need Vanity Dive from the Wanderers, Auroral Drape from the Weepers. Is that it? And then Winds of Promethean. So if I go ahead and finish the mission, I'm going to be kicked out of here, and then I'll have to climb all the way back up for the stronger stuff. Or I can just warp up, I guess. But so I'll kill a few more enemies here, and then head out. And then, once I get all the spells I need, later on today, I'll finish. Vacuous Oscillation. That's not it. Oh, almost dead. You get one chance. One chance. I remember the third-party apps, so I casted everything with perfect equipment. Yeah, I never got into the gear swap stuff. I trust that Freesh, not that great a healer, good fighter. My White Mage couldn't heal almost as well as our Red Mage. Yeah, I never worried about it too much myself. Thank you, Joachim. Thank you for ruining it. Vanity dive, please. Vanity dive. Or a persistence. That's not it. Alright, I'm done here for now. I'm gonna go find a safe spot, eat some food, come back later, finish farming spells, finish the mission. And I will may or may not be live tomorrow. If anything, it'll be tomorrow evening. So, thank you all for watching. The live stream was fairly successful today. Longer than usual, but that's alright. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And the colors indicate the element they are. I couldn't remember, I had to look it up. Yeah, I think you're right. Anyway, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you around